Lao Tzu taught, "True words are not pleasant, and pleasant words are not true." We often surround ourselves with people hoping for loyalty, only to discover a soul, like rotten wood, strong bark outside, decay within. A person disconnected from the Tao becomes rotten, not from malice, but from inner emptiness that poisons everything around. How to recognize such a person before they destroy your peace? Here are 7 signs. The 7th is the most insidious. Lao Tzu said, "If water does not move, it becomes muddy. If the mind is not calm, it breeds intrigue." A rotten person cannot live in clarity. They create confusion between friends and colleagues, thriving on conflict. If after someone enters your life, quarrels appear and truth becomes slippery, they are stirring the water to hide their true nature. The sage advised, "Cleanse your heart of those who fear transparency." Lao Tzu said, "Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know." A rotten person loves discussing others' failures under the guise of sympathy. They bring you news of others' shame with pretended pity, feeding on others' downfalls because they cannot grow themselves. Lao Tzu warned, "Whoever brings you gossip will take gossip about you." Lao Tzu said, "When the highest person learns of the Tao, they follow it. When the lowest learns, they shout about it on every corner." A rotten person flaunts their good deeds, doing good not from purity, but for recognition, obligation, or power. If someone constantly reminds you of their favors, it's not a gift, but a loan at huge interest. Lao Tzu said, "At birth, we are soft and weak. At death, hard and rigid. Softness and weakness are companions of life. Hardness and strength are companions of death." A rotten person is rigid and prideful. They never admit mistakes. They are always right, blaming circumstances or others. They do not bend. They resist truth until they break. If someone never asks forgiveness and never changes their mind when facts speak against them, they are lifeless inside. Lao Tzu said, "Returning to one's roots is called peace." A rotten person forgets teachers, parents, and those who help them as soon as they climb higher. Without roots, they cannot be true. If they are ungrateful to those who gave them life or knowledge, they will never be faithful to you. Lao Tzu said, "There is no greater misfortune than not knowing the limit of one's passion." A rotten person cannot rejoice for others. Their soul is a cracked jug. No matter how much love or help you pour in, they always feel deprived. They view the world through comparison. Your happiness is their defeat. They devalue everything bright in you. Lao Tzu said, "The great seems small, the full seems empty." But a rotten person uses this for evil. The 7th and most dangerous sign is using silence as a weapon. Not the wise silence of Lao Tzu that brings peace, but icy silence meant to make you feel guilty, force you to make excuses, and doubt yourself. They are polite and quiet, but in that quiet, there is no peace, only an attempt to subjugate your will. They try to possess your feelings, a sure sign the Tao has left them. Lao Tzu did not call us to hatred or struggle. He taught, "The best warrior does not become angry." When you see these signs, do not try to change or heal such a person. You will only waste your energy. Simply step aside. Become like water, flowing around obstacles and continuing to the ocean. Do not let decay touch your soul. Preserve your purity, for those who have deep roots cannot be uprooted. Protect your inner peace. Trust not in words, but in the silence of your heart. Subscribe to Wisdom of the Ages for more timeless insights. See you in the next video.